Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I am with our beloved Yusuf Chambers, who has also joined us on the march. What are your feelings, Yusuf?
Well, obviously, we're incredibly sad about the loss of lives and the loss of humanity in the world, the loss of moral compass.
Yes.
And this is more about Haq versus Batil.
Yes.
This is not about Gaza.
Yes.
This is about humanity in crisis.
Absolutely.
And the only way that we can arrest that situation is by calling the people back to the path of their creative purpose.
Yes.
Right?
100%.
And it's not about Gaza. It's beyond Gaza. You know?
What can cause people to become so cold and so heartless and so brutal that they can see children being shredded?
Yeah.
You can see the bodies of kids in Gaza. They look like they've been through a mince machine. And still, those images don't move these politicians and many of these journalists.
Well, look, the important thing to realize is that the people do recognize the immense suffering that the Palestinians are going through.
Yes.
And they're out here today.
Yes.
They're out in every street. They're in every city and every place in the dunya. People are protesting about that incredible insanity that's going on in the Middle East.
And you know what, Brother Yusuf, Allah is exposing a lot of non-Muslims to Islam.
Yes.
Through this.
Yes.
Because a lot of these non-Muslims are interacting with Muslims, and they can see the Muslims are with us. And vice versa. Right?
And you know how peaceful this march is?
Yes.
It's
absolutely
peaceful.
amazing. Yes.
It's sakina.
Yes.
Wallahi. That, you know, I'm looking at these non-Muslims, it's just like they are Muslims.
Yes.
They could easily be Muslims.
Yes.
If only we could dedicate some time to tell each one of them about Tawheed, about the incredible nature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
And the good news is that a lot of the non-Muslims are waking up to this whole problem. Okay, it's, as you said, it's not just about Palestine and Gaza.
No, it's not.
It's an issue to do with human beings as beings. What is their connection with the Creator?
Yeah.
Is there a Creator? Is there recompense? Is there any accountability? If people believed in accountability, they would not be committing these crimes.
Absolutely.
How can you see a child shredded and just don't flinch, have no emotions? It's unbelievable.
Brother,
so this is waking up a lot of people.
If hospitals were being bombed in London today,
come on,
there would not be a single person that would be sleeping.
Yes.
They would be out there, not just demonstrating, they would grab whatever they could and they would attack those people who are doing it.
Clearly, close to 2 million people have woken up. And I'm pretty sure a lot more people who couldn't travel today. If we had the means to bring the rest of the British people here, I can guarantee you, Brother Yusuf, majority of the British people would be here today.
They would be,
They would be here today.
And if it wasn't for the media, vile media attack upon innocent, peaceable human beings wanting to show their support for one of the most oppressed, imprisoned communities on earth, then honestly, I believe that most of them would be in London today.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're good people. The British people, the people of Britain are good.
Yes.
It's the leaders that are snaky, nasty,
but Allah is
arrogant
them.
people.
Allah is exposing them.
Yeah.
I mean, recently, look at the news channels.
Yeah.
Every single one of these major politicians is turning a blind eye to the mass murder and the genocide of, in particular, children and innocent men and women in Gaza. And again, a lot of people here I've spoken to today, they are saying this is not about the people of Gaza only.
No.
This is about leaving a good future for our children.
Yes.
What are we leaving them to?
Yeah.
What are we leaving? What are we leaving behind?
Yeah.
If we stay silent in the face of this kind of genocide, this can happen anywhere,
absolutely,
at any time.
Yeah.
Okay, and people can justify. People can use this as an example in the future and say, look, we could do it there. We can do it elsewhere. So this is the point. Thank you so much, Yusuf.
No, you're welcome.
And we have solidarity, not only from Muslims here today, from our Muslim figures, our elders like Brother Yusuf, but there are many other people from the non-Muslim communities, from all sorts of different backgrounds, from all sorts of different ethnicities. They're joining us. I mean, this march is not stopping. It's been going on for an hour, and the people are not stopping.
Well,
I don't know where they're coming from.
No, it's stopping because there's nowhere for them to march.
Yes.
That's the important thing.
Yes.
Is that literally, like the people in Gaza, we've been honed in and told you're only allowed to march in this area.
Absolutely.
The people in Gaza have been doing that for how many decades?
Yes. They can't.
The people of Israel are stopping them from moving.
They cannot escape from that
now
little...
we're feeling it.
Yes.
We're feeling what the people in Gaza are feeling in a very small sense of the term.
Absolutely. Absolutely. London is a lot bigger than Gaza, by the way.
A lot bigger.
Gaza is about 40 kilometers of land.
Yeah.
Okay. 40 kilometers by 25 miles by 5 miles. Okay. 25 miles long, 5 miles wide. This is a very small space for 2 million people to live in.
It is.
So, everyone, keep praying, keep watching, and see things will change, inshallah. Inshallah. Thank you, Brother Yusuf.
Barakallah feek.